All right, you did some interview stuttering, John. Let's get right to it.
Okay.
Before we run out of time.
Hero of the stupid.
All right, what is this, tape one? All right, who'd you get first here?
Let me just say that in the press conference, nobody big, like showed up. Like,
yeah, they're too cool to show.
All the big people. So you ended up just getting, whoever came out.
All right.
And the press was asking the most ridiculous questions going, Howard. It was so boring. And
thank God you were in there.
Yeah.
So is John saying he stayed in the press room?
Yes, yeah. I snuck in there. I wasn't allowed in. I tried once. They wouldn't let me in. Then I got back in.
If I was... all right, let's listen. The first person up is Sheryl Crow. She does that Las Vegas song.
I don't know that song.
I kind of know it. And she wasn't wearing a bra. Did she look hot?
She looked unbelievable. Yeah. And she's the one that used to sing with Michael Jackson.
All right.
A lot of hostility, no middle class. It's just a really, uncomfortable place right now. It's not safe. And
is that L.A.?
For me, my relationship with L.A.
What?
Yeah, L.A.
changed in the last.
I don't care what she's saying, man. I dig it.
You know what? Maybe we met her. Is she the one who went on tour with Michael?
Yeah, she went on tour with him.
She did our show.
Did she?
Yeah.
Wow.
She's hot.
She's real hot.
Here, so.
Hey, Cheryl, what's more believable, space aliens landing at the MTV Awards or Michael Jackson making love to Lisa Marie?
You'd have to answer that.
Well, you're up there.
I'm hoping aliens, frankly, because I know they're here. I'm sure of it.
Maybe that's why I wasn't attracted to her.
That's your kind of girl.
And you know what? I know a lot of rock and roll people. They all believe in aliens.
Yeah, I think that a lot of them have seen. They've cited UFOs.
There's definitely UFOs.
All right, here's the director, Ben Stiller, who's Stiller and Mira's son.
Yeah, Mr. Reality Bite.
I heard that. Was that any good?
No.
Was it funny?
No.
Was it well directed?
No.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Didn't do well.
No, because whenever I'm going through a list of directors' names for my movie, everyone says, "Oh, Ben Stiller," and I go, I don't know. I think it's a hype. Because I used to see that.
Remember, there was a lot of pre-sell to Reality Bites, but you remember it lasted about 2 weekends in the theater.
Okay.
People were treating him like he was like
important or something. Yeah, I couldn't understand. You're like, why was he a presenter? Scorsese.
I can't see anybody, so... My favorite book?
You see, as stupid as our questions are, the regular reporters are really stupid. And you know what?
Book?
I've done the MTV. When you're up there and they're asking you questions like that, you know they're never going to use it in the newspaper.
Why do they do it?
They do it because they got nothing better to do. Your biggest fear is you're going to go out there and no one has a question. So at least
I guess it's a form of irritating the people who come out.
All right, so Ben Stiller, they say, what's your favorite book?
By Dr. Seuss. What? This is like a news conference for nothing.
Well, hey, he's right.
At least you got that.
And maybe he's a funny guy.
Stupid.
Hey, Ben, who was older, Neanderthal Man or Mick Jagger?
How old's Neanderthal Man?
About 3,000.
How old's Mick?
I don't know.
Do the math.
Hey, Ben, you think OJ's guilty?
Maybe. He seems like he might be.
Why is everyone afraid to say... You know what? I'm going to tell you why.
Business, yeah.
Everyone's afraid to say OJ's guilty because, again, it's a white man afraid to say a black guy's guilty. I've never seen anything like it.
No.
Oh, I know it. No, trust me, I'm white.
Well, I was going to use the other example. Nobody will say that Michael Jackson did it.
Yeah.
When that was all going on.
That's true.
They won't say anything about it.
What is it?
John asked that question of everybody, and that's the best committal you'll get towards guilty.
Really?
The rest John asked him to are black people, and then forget that.
Oh, great.
You get two maybes and an innocent.
There we go.
He does. Define irony. It's when the literal meaning is different than... I can't remember.
What's he saying now?
He's answering stupid questions, and he's getting...
This is Snoop Doggy Dogg.
Just growing up in the ghetto inspired me to do that song.
Snoop, are you carrying heat?
What you mean?
Are you carrying heat?
What you mean? It's hot in here. It's very hot in here.
That's John. Isn't that a great question? Are you carrying heat? He's the guy...
pretending he doesn't know what he means.
Yeah. Now, Snoop Doggy Dogg is the guy who's up on these charges. Isn't he up on murder charges?
Yes.
Accessory to murder? And he doesn't want to talk about it. He's in such denial, it's like he doesn't even want to deal with it.
Yeah.
What you mean?
Here's a guy who made it out of the ghetto. He's big and popular, and he's got some ability. And yet, he was famous, and he went out and he allegedly was part of this shoot.
All right. That's what I hear. That's what he's charged with.
You should. I guess I crossed the question out that said,
I would have done
would you change it to Snoop Felly Felon?
You know, I'm really glad you didn't, because...
No, I didn't want you to get your ass kicked.
I would have got my ass kicked. You're a millionaire. What are you so angry about?
I'm not angry. I'm happy.
I always want to ask rock stars that.
Yeah, what's the problem?
Why are you guys smashing? Why are you guys angry? You're getting laid.
Why are you depressed?
Yeah.
Do you think O.J. is innocent or guilty?
Do you play football?
No.
What does that mean?
I don't know. What was that? Was he pissed when you asked that?
Yeah, he's just trying to, like, just...
Ignore you?
Ignore me.
And meanwhile, you're the only one with any questions.
Yeah.
No one knows what to say.
I'm afraid to ask questions.
Meanwhile, all his henchmen are like, there's this smoke glaring out of their nose.
You know, black guys don't realize they don't need henchmen. Just one black guy is scary enough. I mean, everyone's walking around in a posse. I'm scared already by yourself. Why do you need 17 guys?
Who could be any less scary than Snoop Dogg?
Doggy Dog. And he's got 27 guys around him.
Even when they wheeled him out on stage in that wheelchair, you were scared.
His bodyguard. I'm waiting for the day a rock star comes out and writes a song called I'm Rich, I Get Laid a Lot, and I Love Everything, la 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 la. I mean, that'll be the day that I'll buy into it.
I skipped to work. I'm so happy.
Probably because that's where it's at, and I'm over here on the music awards.
Is your real name Calvin or something? Why don't you use your real name?
Hey, what's wrong with your mouth?
Hey, Snoop! Hey, Snoop! Snoop! Where's the white woman at? Where the white women at? Thanks.
Oh, this is incredible.
John sounds like Dickie Goodman on those old Dickie Goodman records. Yes, we're sitting here with the Beatles. Beatles, what do you have to say? She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. Because he's yelling.
Speed it up.
Yeah. Was he pissed off at you?
Yeah, he just goes, pace.
Pace.
Well, you can hear him say
Pace in the house. All right, here's Queen Latifah. Queen Latifah.
Go sit down with, instead of paying a lawyer all of your money, go sit down with them and tell them to explain to you what publishing is and what this is and what that is and what's the normal here and what's the normal...
I hear that. She's right. She probably, I could guess the question. What advice would you give to people going into the music industry?
Yeah, so they don't get ripped off.
Get a lawyer.
Yeah, so they don't just wind up signing their lives away.
Queen?
Doesn't still happen.
Queen, do you think O.J. is innocent or guilty?
I have no idea whether O.J. is innocent or guilty. He deserves a fair trial. That's all I got to say.
Queen, you're black, though. You must think he's innocent. Don't you understand?
Would you ever let Michael Jackson babysit your children?
Oof. I wouldn't let anybody babysit my children.
Really? Is that true?
No.
I think she was shocked.
That wasn't one of the questions.
What is the rest of the press doing when you ask that question?
They're hating my guns.
Are they?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
And they're all yelling at me because I'm yelling all the questions.
Hey, now.
That was a great question.
That was a good one. And there's why would you... Well, she doesn't have anyone babysitting her kid?
I don't think she has any kids.
Like a papoose.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, when she's on stage.
I just asked that one.
Queen Latifah.
Let alone Mikey. You're funny. Who the hell are you? Who you writing for?
Howard Stern.
Really?
Yeah, you like Howard Stern?
I don't even watch him, but he's crazy. He's funny. Every time I see him, he's hilarious.
That's right.
What is she talking about? She doesn't watch me, but every time she sees me. Like so many...
You're crazy.
Like so many people who won't admit that they listen to me or watch me on TV. That's a very good answer.
That's
it's
right.
like, I never watch him, but every time I see him, he's crazy and funny. I wouldn't watch anything like that.
Yes to the question, or whether they know you.
But that is very typical the problem in my career. That's why the industry is so shocked when we do a pay-per-view event and it grosses $27 million in one night. Yeah. Because most people will not admit to you that they're into the show. It's similarly when the paperback just came out and jumps to number 13. It was out for a day. The other books were out for the whole week. And the paperback is now number 1. It's going to obviously jump to number 1.
Sure.
Maybe these book companies know what they're doing when they tell me to add 64 pages. They were right. I didn't want to add any pages. Maybe that's just people who want to be in the movie.
Yeah, maybe they're just buying it for that entry blank.
Yeah. Well, for $6, what the hell?
Jackie bought 10 copies.
Yeah, I'm going to get in that movie by hook or by crook.
I can write a good essay.
Listen, Jackie's very gracious. She likes the movie poster that's in the book.
Oh, he's been raving about the
Yes,
movie
he
poster.
likes
Now
it.
I understand what's going on. He's trying to get into the movie.
Sucking up to get in the movie.
Oh, it's brilliant. It's great. I love it.
But with, like my career, no one reads the National Enquirer, but the shelves are empty. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So Queen Latifah.
I dislike him.
Are you attracted to him?
Yeah, I have a burning sensation in my heart for Howard Stern.
Really? Yeah, I do, her.
Can you spell Rwanda?
Your mother what?
Can you spell Rwanda?
Now, that's a good question.
Can you spell Rwanda?
No, I can't spell Rwanda. No, I can't spell it. Thank you. He told me to say thank you. Bye, everybody.
you drive everyone out of the room. All right, this is this Aerosmith?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
And let me just set it up as, because this was, I really had to do it. I really did my best disguise ever. I really had my handbag. I had like a suit on,
right.
my fake glasses, real good ones that I
Or
bought.
they would have known you.
And a mustache. So Aerosmith, I don't think they knew who I was at the beginning.
Oh, really? Okay.
Because Stephen didn't really get it too much.
I think we were going to win one, and when we did 3, it was like...
You understand, they come off the stage, they're all triumphant, they won a bunch of awards and stuff, and then some pain in the ass peckerhead is standing there asking them goofy questions.
Which one of you guys is Salt? Oh, no, that's Salt and Pepper.
I didn't even tell you for asking that question.
I like that big black Amazon woman with the big red mop on her head.
The mop.
The mop. It looks like a mop. That's like having sex with a guy. Man.
You want to do it. I told you were gay.
I'm telling you, I might be gay. And then the other one, who was wearing she had a belly shirt on where you could see her whole belly, and there was I think there was some hairs coming up by the belly button.
Yeah. And it was like a mini skirt, too, so it's almost like hairs coming below the skirt, too.
I'd like to get it on. Those are 2 Amazons. That woman looks like she crushed my head. I'd have a little... Yeah, I'd have a little flat pinhead after I get done with her. You ain't working hard enough, honey. Oh, my head.
Oh, crushed like a walnut.
Yeah. Yeah, see my brains dripping out of my head after I have sex with her. And that other one got a nice patch of belly hair.
What? How can you see all these things?
You don't watch. You ought to watch with me sometime as I'm fast forwarding and rewinding.
I see the same thing.
Yeah, me too. I slow-moed that down.
Oh, dear.
I put it into my IBM computer.
Yeah.
I actually digitized it, put it into the IBM computer, that thing, and then I stopped motioned it. Yeah, I blew it up, and I was checking the belly hairs because that's the pathway to paradise.
And you
follow those
the belly hair road.
That's right. You follow the belly hairs, and you're going to come up to something magical.
There's nothing really attractive about them, but there's something is.
Of course, they're taboo. It's forbidden love. What's the matter with you? Of course, that's what it is, right?
You're not attracted to them, but they're.
But you all, I mean, like.
Then they are.
They're not gorgeous like Sheryl Crow, but they're
just a different sexiness.
Yeah,
it's a sexiness that's going to
smack them around.
No, you don't smack them around. They smack you around.
They beat the crap out of you.
They beat the crap out of you. Something about being with a big, giant, thick, muscular black woman with a big mop on her head, smacking you around, telling you to perform, like your life depends on it.
You ain't no good. Get out.
Yeah. What am this?
You call that sex?
That ain't sex, man. Oh, yeah.
You've been to the mountaintop.
Yeah, it's climbing the mountain, baby. All right, let me hear Salt and Pepper. Pepper, that's P-E-P-A. Pepper.
OJ is innocent or guilty?
Innocent.
Even with all the evidence?
No, which one is saying he's innocent?
I think it was Salt.
Which is Salt?
The one with the short
one.
hair.
The short one with the belly hair?
Yeah.
All right. He is innocent. I love that question. I love asking black people if OJ's innocent or guilty. Salt and pepper. This is our new member, oregano. The spice will be...
This is paprika?
Paprika.
Oh, you know what their partner's name that was behind them? Spinderella.
Spinderella, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
He's the DJ.
Yeah, Spinderella. Right. Yeah.
I don't know all the evidence.
But what's funny, he's innocent, but she doesn't know. Yeah.
Doesn't matter, he's innocent. This is now Aerosmith.
Hey guys, how big a bore was Woodstock?
How big of a what?
How big of a bore was Woodstock?
Or anything but boring.
Is anybody in the band dating Steven's gorgeous daughter?
Not that I know of.
Hey, hold on a second. Say that for a second. What's more impressive, getting an MTV award or meeting Howard Stern?
It's hard to say. The MTV award is more impressive, and Howard Stern has kind of leaves a taste in your mouth for years. And I don't mean the good kind.
Who said that?
That's Steven. They were.
Steven's down on me?
Yeah, I didn't understand it. And then Joey starts going off on it,
Really?
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't understand.
We ruined that relationship?
The only thing I could think of.
Wonder what we did.
How
You didn't do anything. You endorsed the
No. The only thing I could think of is when you were talking about Woodstock.
Yeah.
I think you said that Metallica kicked their butts or something.
No. I didn't say they kicked their butts. I really enjoyed Harrison, but Metallica was unbelievable. You mean I'm not allowed to say that?
I don't know.
No, then screw it. Who cares? Jeez, that's weird.
Did you say on the air that you thought it was wrong for them to follow Metallica?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
it was an awful decision because they ended up going on at 3 in the morning.
Maybe
That's why.
They didn't like that.
Why would you want to go on at 3 in the morning?
I don't know, Howard, but I think they thought closing the show was a good deal.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Well, so I guess I'm on the outs. Oh, who cares? You know what? I don't even care. It's too tough to keep up relationships anyway, isn't it? Quite frankly, I'm better at goofing on people than being their friend. Because you know what?
There's a whole bunch of freedom we just gained.
They probably just made the biggest mistakes of their lives.
Yeah, I mean, but we've been being
They don't know what it's like on the other side of the
They have no idea what they're in
Let
for.
me just say this.
Yeah.
Remember yesterday when we were in the room checking over the questions, you crossed off all the bad ones and said, no, those guys have been too good to us. We can't bust on them.
Right. That's
Now
all right.
we could have answered those questions.
Oh, boy.
Things change.
Gave us a whole bunch of freedom we didn't have before.
Hey, Steven, call David Lee Roth and Sammy Hagar. Quick. Consult with them before you take that attitude.
Excuse me? You don't think there's anything impressive about Howard, Joey?
The who?
But you guys been on the show.
What about it?
You guys been on the show.
This is Joey.
Okay, so let me just. You couldn't hear it, but what happened was Joey goes, I don't find anything impressive about Howard Stern.
Yeah.
And I said, why? But you've been on the show, and he goes, I haven't been on the show.
No, he hasn't been on the show because we didn't invite him.
Yeah.
We said we don't want you.
Yeah. So what I did was I ran up to him because he wasn't speaking on the mic, so I ran up to him and got him one-on-one.
Okay, good.
Could you guys spell Rwanda? Could you spell Rwanda?
Who is this now?
R-W-A-N-D-A.
Very good. Hey, Tommy, who's older, Neanderthal man or Mick Jagger?
You're Neanderthal, man.
Your mom.
No, they're all angry. See, that friendship went out the window.
Joey.
Joey's the drummer who I always goof on because he doesn't look like he should be in Aerosmith.
Yeah. Tell me why you hate Howard. Stuttering John.
Tell you why I hate Howard? Let's go. We gotta go. Stuttering John. I don't have the time to wait.
Wow.
All right.
Sure changed.
Chill out.
See, they were inviting me to their show just the other night.
Yeah.
It's strange. I didn't get it either.
Hey, who cares though? Really, when you think about it, who even cares? I mean, what good does it do me? I still dig those guys though.
You can dig them.
Yeah.
Don't have to say nice things about them though anymore.
No, I can backpedal on that.
You can still
The
buy
only
their
thing I
album.
thought was that they didn't recognize me, and they just thought I was.
I'll fix them. Don't worry about it. You know who always
Why
wins.
if
Who
they
wins?
didn't
You always win.
You always win. They always come carrying back.
They always come in here and kiss the ring.
But I don't see why not recognizing you would make a difference. They were bad-mouthing Howard.
Yeah, I
anyway.
know. But then maybe they would just lie. If they knew it was me, they would just be like, oh, and start lying and saying that they love Howard or something.
I'll fix them. We'll begin by changing the name of the band so that whenever. That's all right. That's it.
Arrow Norris.
Air Old Smith. I'll take care of it. Just let me handle it.
You know what? This is going to be awful.
It's going to be ugly. And I love those guys. That's the sad part of
we're
it.
in Boston.
Yeah, but I don't know.
They can't get away.
No, the Boston will not be their home anymore. It's going to get real bad. You know what? Let me have the weekend to think about it, and then I'll begin on Monday.
Quick.
Yeah, tell them to call Bon Jovi. Ask them why they came running back in here.
Landell Smith.
Yeah. Because Because all we do, we're professional dicks. And all we do all day is think about how to screw people up.
It's become second nature now.
Yeah. I'm so good at it, I can do it in my sleep. You were just a victim of it.
I swear to God, I was almost crying about a half an hour ago.
Well, wait till you see them.
Oof.
All right. Let's see. Let's move on.
This is a good friend, I think. I'm next.
Who, Roseanne?
No, I think it's Michael Stipe.
Okay.
REM.
Yeah, right.
Wait a second.
What is it?
Just switch over to Real 2.
What is it?
No, that's where the rest of the interview.
All right, I'll take a commercial break, and then we'll listen to the rest of these, and then we'll be back right after this. All right, so Stuttering John's backstage at the MTV Awards, and now we're up to REM, which I don't get those guys at all, man.
I like them.
Do you?
But I didn't. But the new album, Everybody Hurts, is a great song. You don't like that?
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's
I
all
like
right.
that song.
It's okay.
I don't like them.
Yeah.
Well, he's so politically...
I don't know what he is.
He's the one that, remember a couple years ago, he had 10 T-shirts on. He kept putting on each T-shirt.
Yeah.
AIDS this and all that.
Yeah. Oops, wrong one.
Any questions?
What do you guys think of Howard Stern?
Who?
Howard Stern.
I've never heard of Howard Stern.
Oh, come on, Michael. Yes, you have. Do you think O.J. is innocent or guilty?
Who gives a
Cool. Man, who cares? Who cares that two people are dead, man? Yeah, no one cares.
He can't be bothered. He's into rock.
One day maybe someone close to him will be murdered. Maybe he'll care. But right now he can't. He's caught up in other causes.
He's doing a video, you know.
Yeah, that's right. No, that's right. He has to do something important like a video.
He has a song that everybody hurts, you know.
Yeah. He's like one of those guys who pretends like, hey, man, I shouldn't be at these Video Music Awards because all of us artists are equals. But yet he's pretty thrilled to be getting them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they were overjoyed a couple of years ago when they were winning all of those awards, and then they won 4 last night.
Yeah. I don't know, man. That's like a cool move, like, you know, act like you don't care about the awards. Meanwhile, you get your ass down there because you're afraid MTV will not show you videos anymore.
Running up to that stage to make a little speech.
Yeah.
The record's coming out September 27th. Nothing personal. You know.
Okay. And this is Roseanne?
It's Roseanne, yeah. Who, again, was kind of weird, you know.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, check it out.
I thought Roseanne did a good job. I think that she should be mad at the sound system at MTV. It was clear to me that she couldn't hear herself think. She should have had bigger monitors upstage with her. And
she was screaming.
Yeah.
You know, I got that feeling for her that we often get on stage where you can't hear yourself and you're screaming the whole evening.
That's why you know enough to, I know enough that if I was going to host something like that, they would have a bank of monitors around me. The audience wouldn't be a factor. Did you notice everyone who got up to make a speech was completely sidetracked by the people in the front yelling stuff at them? And then they get caught up in it because they think everyone at home can hear that, and they get caught up in the conversation.
And they're relating to something we can't hear at all.
The first move of live performing like that is to just talk. Do your own thing and forget about the audience. Ignore them. They're retards. Just do your thing. And then you couldn't hear the laughs Roseanne was getting because the audience was not mic'd, so it appeared that she was bombing, which she wasn't.
No, I thought she was bombing.
Yeah, so did I.
And they were really funny lines.
Because
she had some good lines.
Because you couldn't hear anything. So there were these long pauses, and you didn't know why she was taking them. They made her look nervous, but it wasn't. She was pausing because people were laughing, but you couldn't hear it at home. So Roseanne should be pissed off at them.
Yeah. And she's with Ben.
Oh, Ben?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm too tired.
Hey, Roseanne.
I don't care.
Is Howard Stern your new hero?
No, I'm my new hero. Thank you. I really had a great time because I got to see like people that I've heard about all my life and listened to them about their records, and to see them live was really great. I loved it.
About Michael Jackson, Roseanne?
No, I didn't.
Have you hired someone?
Because I was over there and they was over there. I really wanted to rush the stage when he came over to where I came out. I really wanted to go grab his ass. But
who's that?
I think Mick Jagger.
You'd want to grab his ass?
I think. I'm not sure.
He would crumble. If I was Mick Jagger, I would take Charlie Watts' ass and not only grab it, but throw him through a window by it. Dude, try to look contemporary a little bit.
Why does he even go out? He doesn't have to.
Yeah, and why do you try to look pissed off? I mean, he gets pissed off when he's drumming. You know how much more the Stones would be invigorated if they had a young guy in there who was really pounding away on those skins? And making them sound good?
They got a young bass player, but they didn't even show him at all.
No. They showed Charlie Watts a lot.
Well, from my mind, he's the best show in town.
Yeah, it's a guy
so
sitting
weird.
there, your dad sitting there on drums, sitting there with the Rolling Stones, all angry.
Yeah, looking like Sherlock Holmes
Yeah.
with your coat on.
Yeah, apparently not into this, but can't seem to give it up either.
And the collapsing nostril, I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know. And even when Mick Jagger manages to look young, which I don't think he looks that bad or anything, but then you see Charlie Watts, you realize he's the same age as Mick Jagger.
Why are they with that old guy?
Yeah. Maybe they're that old, too.
Joe?
What?
Yeah, someone asked him what was going on between her and Kennedy, because they kept on going back and forth.
Oh, yeah, big deal, okay.
Girl.
Hey, Roseanne! Hey,
Oh, yeah. Well, I always have been, like, really into rock and roll.
Hey, Roseanne.
Funny you should ask.
Hey, Roseanne, have you hired some of Ben's relatives to work on your show?
No, I'm not doing that again. Thank you. What? Well, I have a boyfriend already.
Roseanne, what did you think?
Yeah. Don't ask me about that. Well, there's two of them, and they suck.
What was that?
Yeah? Thank you. Well, from Richard Tyler.
How come you guys don't edit these down a little?
I don't know. I don't know.
He wasn't in there for that.
Where were you?
No, I didn't. At this point, I left.
No one has any sensibility back there. Who wants to sit through this?
No, I don't know why.
We can't even hear the questions
Yeah.
he's answering.
It'd be fun to hear the questions.
Keep thinking he's going to pop in, you know.
Yeah.
At this point, Sky said, he's not going to get to it.
Well, I mean, this...
No.
Are you asking any more questions?
Yeah,
Okay.
I asked a bunch.
Erin Quigley, that does the clothes on my show, she made a lot of the things I wore tonight because she finally got to do something glamorous instead of, plaids and jeans. So it was cool.
Is it true that you cursed out Tom when he showed up on the set of your show recently?
What? I'm starving. Yes, I'm very, very hungry.
Watch out, buffet.
Well, she's not looking so glamorous on the show.
Oh.
She's pregnant, as a matter of fact. Wobby.
Thanks, Scott. Nice editing.
Really,
I don't know what
let
he
this
did.
go.
Where's Baba Booey? I thought I have a producer. I don't even have a producer. I might as well not have one. I can do better.
Howard, swear to God.
What?
This was the one interview I didn't listen to because he was editing it right at the very last second.
You guys, how many people I got working on this show? I hate to keep complaining today.
What do
but
I
how
do?
many people?
Throw him on the ground and twist his arm? The guy edits slow. I had to get it in.
He's an editor. He's not an editor. He's an engineer. I need someone to edit these.
I know, but we had to get it in here on time. I was rushing him to get it done. It was 8:15. We hadn't played anything yet. I said, Scott, just please edit it as quick as possible.
Yeah, but this is so. Why can't he bring in some of them and then?
I told him that he has to roll them all off first, then he edits.
Yeah, but he can't work that way.
Because he's got to take John's feed and
the mold.
It's the only one I didn't.
If I add up all your IQs, I know I'm not in double figures. I know it, and I don't care what you say. Tell me all your IQ tests together, and I still say it's not double figures.
What did he just do?
He just gave you a look at that.
He just you
might as well stop dressing up. It doesn't help.
They just handed me another interview, and I'm afraid to put it up because I have not.
Scott, when you hear this going on, does it occur to you that I might not want to hear it?
I told him I left the whole thing in there.
Who'd you tell that to?
You
liar!
I said I dumped the whole roast.
Bald liar! You did not dump the whole thing.
What the hell are you so angry?
Why would I want the whole?
What did I do?
Scott feels like he's home.
What'd you do?
Get it, Gary?
What'd you do?
Ridiculous.
You only took till 8:30 to get it done wrong.
I took it. I didn't. John didn't get here till it.
Oh, he's still getting into it.
You're all a bunch of a-holes. That's all I got to say.
We have the Three Stooges working for us.
Soon a fist fight on TV.
Scott needs to go back and work on Best Up till next August.
Yeah, I know. You're right. You're right. I mean, God, you don't listen to these things? I mean, we're listening to Roseanne drone on. All right, I've had enough. That's good. Very good job.
I'm sorry.
You should be sorry. I yelled at you for an hour today.
It's so much fun.
You know what my problem is, Robin? I got to confess something. I have been off writing a movie now, just for the last couple of days. And even if I take a day and concentrate on a movie, The whole thing
place goes to pot.
goes to pot.
Howard, the other one they gave was Flavor Flav, if you want to hear him.
No, I give up. I can't get to it.
That looked awfully long.
I'm going to take a break. You know what? I got to get out of here on time today, and I don't have time. You all... What am I going to say? I'm exhausted from the whole show.
Gary did it. Gage did it. John did it.
This one did it. That one did it. No one takes
Why
responsibility.
are you yelling at me? I didn't do it. What did I do?
Scott, the engineer, he's yelling at Gary. He don't hear it. Gary don't hear it. Nobody hears it.
Scott comes in and says, he rolled off the tape, and then he says, what did I do?
I don't hold Scott responsible. That's not his job. I said to Gary, listen to the shows and edit them. I don't hold Scott responsible.
You
understand? I hold you responsible. You are my producer. Are you the producer or is Scott the producer?
No, I'm the producer, but if you can't get it done in time...
Come and tell me.
Well, I tell you that all the time, and you tell me how bad Scott sucks.
Don't put a
I tell you that all the time. You say you want to fire him.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Don't ever say that, because I'm the one who went to Tom and kept Scott's job here.
But you're the one who complained.
Don't you ever lie about something I said off the air. Buddy, that's
okay.
our producer. Yeah, why don't you create a rift between me and Scott when I'm the guy who goes in and protects his job?
Okay, fine.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You've never said
You're a
that Scott
lying
works
Phil.
slow? You never said that Scott works slow?
Yeah, but did I ever say I want to fire Scott?
No, that's true.
When did I ever say I want to fire Scott? Don't take that back. No, I've never said that.
Okay.
First of all, I would go up against any other engineer, any editor, anybody in this business against speed, accuracy, and quality.
No, that sounds like a good show.
I'm ready to roll.
Anytime, man. Any time.
He didn't say hair.
Resumes accepted. Send them to Gary.
No hair. Forget the hair.
I do not hold Scott responsible for this fiasco. If you are the guy in charge of hearing the Roseanne interview,
you can either get it in here. In other words, Scott handed it to us right in the middle of doing this.
Gary, I said to you, did you hear the...
But Howard, listen. You would have been slowed up. That you would not...
Okay,
you would
I
have
give up.
No, listen.
I give up.
You would have been finished with the interviews, and then you would have said, why do I not have the Roseanne interview?
Want me to embarrass you right now?
Yes.
Were there two reels here?
Yes.
Were they split in half? Was Roseanne on the second reel?
Roseanne came in at the last minute.
Okay, came in at the last minute.
Right.
Didn't you just walk in with another tape?
You just walked in with another tape. It was the Roseanne tape. You could have listened to it in the back room while I was playing the other ones. You're wrong again. It's your fault. It's not Scott's.
It's always my fault.
It's your fault.
Okay.
And if Scott is too slow, then you have to make the recommendation that he be fired.
What is he doing?
He's taking off his jacket. If Scott is too slow, make the recommendation that he should be fired.
Oh, is he...
What's that?
His protest is to go
I
back
would never make
Are you saying you're making mistakes because of Scott?
No, I'm making mistakes because my jacket's on.
Tell me
It's not
something.
any faster than that. There's no way you can go any faster than I was going.
But you could have gotten a few done.
You are the producer of the show. You knew John was going out on interviews. You called John up the night before and you said, John, get me at 4 in the morning. The whole premise is your fault.
If you want to talk, then you don't need me here. I'll leave.
I don't need you here.
Then you don't need me here.
I don't need you here at all.
You're right. Scott, you couldn't have had an interview ready for me at 7 o'clock. Could that have happened?
You could have come in and said, I want to put this on the air.
How many times do we say that? How many? Do I have to repeat it to you over and over again?
Thank you. The two of you, thank you.
John, but how many? Scott, we always need it right away. Figure that out.
Are you the producer of the show?
Yes, and I'm doing it poorly.
John, you saunter in about 6 o'clock in the morning and go, hey, where's John? 5:30 you saunter in, and where is John's interviews? Now it dawns on you that you need John's interviews.
But in the meantime, John's always done it right before.
You take John and you wake him up. Here's what you do. You tell John when he does an interview, he knows that. He's always in the morning with Scott.
But John knows that. And
now that there was a problem, you sit there with Scott, you put a pair of headphones on.
I see through you.
You put a pair of headphones on. I'm serious about this, man. You put a pair of headphones on in the studio if you have to hear the show, you have to do something. You are now under pressure. It's called pressure. No one on the show has any pressure. Right. I'm the one who has the God pressure here. You understand? God damn pressure. Do you understand me? Get out, idiot.
Howard, if I would have given you one, it would have been 10 seconds, and then you would have
Listen to me. I said, sit quiet. I didn't blame you.
Okay.
I told you the producer of the show, it's his job to make sure I get these tapes on time, and that they're properly edited.
As a result, no other tapes get done.
That's the show.
It's going to be a fight.
Oh, dear. Look at
John reached over and lifted up the front.
You know, I don't mind that you guys just punched each other, but I do mind that you didn't do it on camera.
Yeah, you're getting out of camera range. In the dark. No.
That's not funny, John.
He is so bald, you forget. Can I punch him?
No.
Can I punch him right now?
No.
Come over on camera.
No, you can't punch him. You can't punch him. You can't do that.
Come over on camera.
I can't give you permission. You can do it, but don't say I said so. All right, very good. All of you are a big help to me. Thank you. Robin, I must take a break. I have to get on schedule.
Well, I see that Gary has doffed his jacket. I guess that means...
Look, when a bit fails, ultimately, because I'm waiting to hear Roseanne and hear the punchline, and it doesn't matter to Gary, who's the producer. I asked him to go preview everything. That's what I hire him for. That's what he's paid to do.
All right, we're done already.
When you're paid to do something, do it.
That's right.
What was more important that you had to go do?
Nothing.
We don't have a guest.
Nothing. You try handing stuff over to Scott and have him freak out over you all the time.
So I sit in, but you sit.
You did this morning.
But Gary, absolutely not. And I have witnesses.
Where did you go?
No, all I said was...
No, we're done. We're done. We're on to the next thing.
Gary, and you didn't come...
Where did you go when you had to... Now that you couldn't listen anymore, where did you go? Because Scott was working too slow.
Where did I go? I think I might have been in here talking to you for a while, and I might have been opening the mail.
No, open the mail after the show, Gary. You might have to stay an hour later today.
I never stay late.
No, I didn't say that. If I give you a job as important as listening to the tape...
We're on to the next thing. We have a conference.
No, I'm not on to the next thing.
I am.
When you're on...
I hear you.
No, you don't.
I do.
Gary.
I hear, no, I hear
you don't.
I hear you loud and clear.
What you mean? I have to go out and watch what Gary
does. You don't have
does.
to do anything anymore because I understand exactly what you're saying. And
No,
I'm
but you don't. It's endless. And everyone says I'm picking. Everyone says I'm picking on him. Everyone says I'm picking on him.
He's turned down all the money.
I say to the guy, I give him a simple test. I said, would you make sure that these interviews are good? Make sure. Yeah, I trust his opinion. Go in there, make sure Scott edits them properly. So he goes and reads the mail. That's the answer he just gave me. Why? What am I waiting for? Am I waiting for a crane to hit me on the head before I let him loose? What am I, stupid? Is that appropriate, that answer?
Of course not.
Boss, I am going to go.
I'm answering the mail.
Yeah, can you go listen to the interviews that are going to be played on the mail? I don't care about right now. I'm on the air. The mail is secondary to that. It's the thing, the product that I'm playing over the air. I said, can you go edit? Everyone listening, tell me if I'm nuts. Shut up, Jackie. That laugh, that guffaw.
There is a reason I left the whole thing, because John kept trying to jump in.
I have so much more I want to talk about. I didn't want to spend the day with the Three Stooges.
John kept trying to jump in with questions, and I thought it was humorous that he couldn't get any questions.
Don't do that anymore, Scott.
Yes, yes. Well, that's not my decision.
Listen, I don't hold it against you. You should stay quiet before I start yelling at you.
You yell at me anyway.
Gary is the producer who I said, you are responsible for the content of the show this morning. The guy, listen to what he did. He didn't like you weren't working fast enough, so he had to go and read the mail because he wants to get out of here on time.
Howard, there was no way.
He had to go read the mail.
Well, you understand now he has a commute.
Oh, that's right.
See, he's not going to be hanging around the
Oh, that's right. Probably traffic's bad on Friday.
It's like doing your homework in class.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we'll do our homework here in class. Rat chap bastard.
And he couldn't possibly take any work home.
Tell me what you could possibly say.
Robin to F herself.
Tell me what you could possibly say to me that would make sense.
Nothing. But I would also tell Robin that
let me ask you.
My commute. Time out a second.
If I ask you,
my commute will in no way, Robin, affect my job here.
Well, it has already. I predict that you went and answered the mail. You went and read the mail because you wanted to get out of here earlier.
I read the mail at the same time every day.
So you mean if you have regardless of what's going on?
No, I will stop and do things. I made
you read the mail. You mean during the show?
It will not affect my commute. My commute will not affect the show. It will do the same job I've always done.
I thought you told me you're very busy. I thought you told me you're very busy during the show.
I'm busy leaving.
You're busy doing something you're supposed to do after the show.
How come he keeps walking out?
I know, he walks out and then walks back in. You have to see this.
They're arguing with us in the hall.
You got to. Now he leaves. And then he argues in the hall.
He's yelling at us.
You got to see the E show. I'm going to put this somehow. It's a long thing, but I got to put it on the E show. Every time he leaves and comes back. If I said to you, Robin, let's say you're my employee now, okay? And I say to you, we work at a bank. And I say to you, Robin, I need you now to go over accounts and receivables, whatever a banker does.
Count this money.
I need you to count this money right now. But every day at the same time at 8:30,
I open the mail.
You open the mail.
I'm in the middle counting the money?
Yeah.
It's 8:30?
Right.
I got to go through the mail.
Yeah, what is this?
I would not leave the money. I would count the money until it was done, and then I would do the mail if it was appropriate.
Is Gary the Manchurian Candidate? Has somebody hypnotized him that he has to...
has to be on time.
I have to go answer mail. 8:30. They call him on the phone. You will answer the mail. Speaker in his ear.
He has an alarm clock in his belly.
It's insane. It's insane. It's insane.
It's mail time.
It's mail time, Wolf. No. I need you to... Wolf, it is mail time.
Scott, it's mail time. You will have to cut that yourself.
I blame him. He's the one who's supposed to make sure that Stuttering John
gets his job done.
He looked over it. He said he did.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's. Just shut up.
Look in the book. There's something going on out there.
I don't know what's going on out there. I don't care. I can't be distracted now. All right, thank you.
But I was thinking about this the other day. I said, this commute is going to change Gary.
Yeah. Oh no.
Completely, and he's going to have trouble.
Yeah. Oh, he's having trouble already
with this job.
This is not one of these state jobs where it's guaranteed for life. The guy has no fear. He wants to get out on time.
You know what he thinks. I don't get overtime when I work a lot longer.
Yeah, right. If they pay me by the hour, I'd be here till 7 o'clock.
Time and a half.
I'm as stupid as a wall. What is that? All right, I gotta take a break. Oh, there's the Gary puppet. Oh wait, let me have that. Wait, I got a new Gary puppet, Robin.
What is that?
All right, you see this? This is Gary's baby. Yeah, let's do a puppet show.
Son!
This is Gary.
Why is Daddy late? Son!
Yes, Dad?
I did a real screwed up job today just so I could come home and be with you.
I'm so glad. Hold on, let me get my pacifier.
Gary's baby's going to be born with a full set of teeth.
Wow, a chip off the old banana.
That's right, Wolf.
Let's go to the zoo and visit our uncle and aunt.
Now, Dad, you want me to go to school now, right?
That's right.
But I can't. It's 8:30. I have to open the mail. Just like you. What do I do?
You're just like me. Let's go to work together.
Oh, okay.
And then I can yell at Scott.
Oh, okay.
And try and peel off his head.
Dad?
Yeah?
Could you set the alarm clock for 2 in the morning?
Why?
I have to get up to brush my teeth. I have to get up extra early to brush my teeth because they're as big as yours.
No, just do it like I do. Do it once a week. You save all kinds of time.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Dad.
Very good, boy.
All right. Wait a second. Here's my bottle. It's at the end of my very long arms. There you go.
Learn to drink with your feet. It's better.
All right. Dad?
Yeah?
I understand when Howard tells you to do things, you ignore him and go in the back room and read Newsday. Is that true?
That's right. My head's like a wind tunnel. In one ear and out the other.
Is there a kiddie version of Newsday?
I'll look into it, sir. I think there's Kids Day.
All right. Thank you.
Newsday at the same time every day.
Hold it, Dad. I can't talk to you anymore. It's time for me to open the mail.
Oh, that's right.
All right. Goodbye.
But there might be something important to do.
Like what?
I'll forget.
All right, let's go.
But I think I'm going to do something else to avoid it anyway.
You know what Gary should be teaching his son?
What?
The term, I made a mistake.
Oh, yeah. Can you teach me some things to say?
All right, son.
Okay.
I screwed up.
I screwed up.
That's right.
Hey, Dad, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you know if Scott has a son so I can blame him for my problems?
Good idea. Let's call 1-800-BAG-5040.
Yes, Gary? Oh, hi, Dad. How are you?
Now, come on. I don't make fun of your kid.
You don't have your kid yet. It's still in the oven.
Oh, so when the kid's
when
born,
it's born, we'll lighten up.
We'll not
then they'll give it a gender.
Right. So this is if Gary has a boy because it's a blue diaper pin.
Ah.
Oh, I see. It's white. Okay.
They could go either
But it
way.
has pink gums.
Oh, yeah.
Soon to be black.
How funny would it be if your kid actually came out looking like this?
Well, it'd be pretty hard.
It'll gnaw through his
Are you talking about the teeth or the fur?
I don't know.
How about the fur on the teeth?
Hey.
All right, let's take a break.
Give me back my jacket, belly boy.
Let's take a break. We'll be back after these words with Robin's great newscast.
Yeah, unless she has to go out and open the mail.
Well,
Robin, will you be able to do the news, or will you have to read the mail?
It won't have any sound in it because Scott's been so bothered today with everything.
Oh, that's right.
No sound.
All right, I have some sound. We'll be back right after these words.